Alright, grab your coffee. Mine's a caramel macchiato with extra foam because this story deserves a level of indulgence, and let's dive into the wild ride that is Combination Reader's Viewpoint Webtoon from chapters 1 through 279. Picture this, you're Kim Dokja, a totally average salaryman in Seoul, slouched over your phone on the subway, binge reading this obscure web novel called 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, TWSA for short. It's been your secret obsession for years. 3,149 chapters of pure, unadulterated survival epic with a brooding protagonist named Joonghyuk, who's basically the king of regressions, dying and restarting his life to beat an apocalyptic game. You're the only reader left, commenting faithfully like a lone wolf in a digital wilderness. And bam! The world glitches. A cute but menacing floating creature called a docubuy pops up on everyone's screens, announcing the main scenario has begun. Kill or be killed, literally. Your first task is to off someone nearby to prove your worth. Chaos erupts, blood on the subway floors, screams echoing, and Doctor. He's grinning like a madman because this is exactly like his novel. From there, it's a non-stop adrenaline pump. Doctor, armed with his encyclopedic knowledge of TWSA plot twists, starts hacking the system. He dodges the initial slaughter by outsmarting the rules, links up with survivors, and heads to stations like Jumho and Chimura, where the scenarios escalate into full-on turf wars. Enter the key players, Joonghyuk himself, the stoic, sword-wielding aggressor who's on his third life, or is it more? No spoilers. Radiating that I'll kill you if you slow me down energy, but secretly a total softie for his party. Then there's Yoon Hee-won, the fierce judge type who wields a blade like it's an extension of her justice-obsessed soul. Lee Hyun-sun, the tanky soldier dude who's all heart and muscles. Lee Jae-hai, the sharp-tongued teen navigator with a tragic backstory. Shin Yoo-sun, the beast-taming kid who's equal parts adorable and terrifying. Lee Gi-leon, the insect whisperer with a creepy Q5. And Han Sooyoung, the plagiarist author who's snarky, scheming, and somehow steals every scene she's in. Oh, and don't forget Baehyung, the docubuy MC who's like a reluctant sidekick broadcasting these life or death games to constellations. He's got like viewers from other dimensions who bet coins on the action like it's cosmic Netflix. Big moments? Where do I even start? The subway massacre sets the tone with its raw brutality, but then we ramp up to the green zone defenses, where survivors hunker down against floods of monsters. Think waves of exhaustos crashing in like a bad dream. The War of Kings turns Seoul's metro into a battle royale, with flags to capture and alliances crumbling faster than you can say betrayal. Disasters hit hard post-war, forcing Dokja's crew to face cataclysmic threats that test their morals and bonds. Peaceland throws them into interdimensional jaunts with Japanese survivors, blending cultural clashes with pint-sized perils. Humor alert, imagine giants stomping around like they're in a kaiju flick, but do the end. The Salvation Church arc amps the cult vibes with sacrifices that hit you right in the feels. Constellation banquets. Fancy dinners with starry overlords where Dokja schmoozes or trolls the bigwigs. Dark Castle is a grindy ascent through horror floors, revolutionary games and demon worlds flip the script on power dynamics, and battles with demon kings like Asmodeus deliver epic clashes of lust, wrath, and strategy. By the time we hit the first Miriam and Gourmet Association staff, it's all about martial arts realms, master hunts, and foodie teachers that somehow tie into world-saving. Yes, really hunger as a plot device is genius. The Demon King selection arc is a tournament of nebulas vying for ultimate demon supremacy, packed with alliances, backstabs, and Doctor pulling strings like a puppet master on caffeine. And chapter 279. It's smack in the aftermath, where victories taste bittersweet, celebrations laced with isolation, fears of looming doom, and Dokja wrestling his inner demons, pun totally intended. The vibe overall? Electric survival thriller meets meta literary love letter. It's gritty, heart-pounding, with moments of quiet reflection amid the apocalypse. You feel the weight of every choice, the thrill of outsmarting fate, and that addictive pull of just one more scenario. It's like if the Hunger Games crashed into Ready Player One with a dash of Inception S-mind bends, all while poking fun at web novel tropes. Dokja's not your typical OP hero, he's a reader, a strategist, a guy who'd rather narrate his way out of trouble than punch it. But man, when the action hits, it's visceral monsters roaring, skills flashing, constellations cheering or jeering from the sidelines. Now, let's geek out on the visuals because Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint Webtoon art is a feast for the eyes, courtesy of the talented team at Eye Studio, same folks behind solo leveling so you know it's got that polish. The style is crisp, dynamic manhwa at its finest, full color panels that pop with vibrant hues, from the neon glow of scenario interfaces to the shadowy depths of demon realms. Character designs are on point. Dokja's everyday guy look evolves subtly, his eyes conveying that sly, all-knowing glint without overdoing the chosen one trope. Joonghyuk's chiseled features scream brooding intensity, while Han Sooyoung's smirks are so expressive you can hear her sarcasm. The constellations get these ethereal, constellation pun designs like Uriel's fiery judge aesthetic or Sun Wukong's monkey-king flair that make them feel larger than life yet relatable. Action sequences. Tatsukiss. The webtoon excels at kinetic energy, sword slashes trail with speed lines, monster horde swarm in detailed chaos, and skill activations burst with particle effects that feel almost animated. Backgrounds are gorgeous Seoul-ruined metro stations dripped with atmospheric decay, mural malls bloom with ancient architecture, and interdimensional hop-shift palettes seamlessly. That peaceful and grey vibe is hilariously well rendered. The paneling is smart too, using vertical scrolls to build tension in chases or reveals, with close-ups that nail emotional beats like Dokja's rare vulnerable moments. That said, gently nudging here, in denser arcs like Dark Castle or Demon King Selection, some panels can feel a tad crowded with text bubbles and effects, making it hard to soak in the art during high-stakes brawls. Pacing-wise, early chapters nail the novel's snappy rhythm, but mid-arc transitions occasionally drag with exposition dumps that's more adaptation choice than art flaw. And while the color work is stunning, a few monster designs lean generic looking at you, early the was, but they ramp up in creativity later. Overall, it's a visual upgrade from the novel's text, making the meta elements like reading within reading feel immersive and fresh. If you're scrolling on your phone at 2 AM, these chapters will have you zooming in just to admire the details. Phew, spilling my guts here. Omniscient readers Viewpoint up to chapter 279 has me utterly obsessed. It's not just a story, it's a celebration of stories themselves, wrapping you in layers of meta-goodness that make you question reality while cheering for underdogs. Dokja's journey from lone reader to reluctant leader is inspiring without being preaky, and the party's dynamics. Pure found family gold, with banter that cracks me up and Sooyoung roasting everyone is my spirit animal. The themes of fate, regression, and the power of narratives hit deep, especially in a world where we're all readers scrolling endless content. Honest critique? Some arcs feel formulaic in their scenario structure, but the twists keep it fresh, and the emotional payoffs, the sacrifices, make the repetition worth it. Kindly, I'd love tighter side character spotlights in busier sections, but that's nitpicking a masterpiece. What am I crossing fingers for? A faithful wrap-up that honors the novel's epic scale, more constellation lore, deeper regressions, and maybe an anime adaptation that captures this energy. Fingers crossed for 2026 rooms. If you're not hooked yet, what are you waiting for? This webtoon's got me refreshing every week like a constellation, betting on Dokja's next wild plan. Let's grab another round of coffee and debate theories. Your turn. What's your fave arc so far?